welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little nail mail that I got from Royalty Nail Supplies. I actually just had yesterday when I was doing a live, someone asked about it, so I did tell her that I already had some that I just had to review or you know, open. Well, I opened it, but I didn't try them out yet, so I'm gonna be doing that today, and I'm gonna be doing it on my practice hand. I wish that I could do it on an actual client because the colors are really pretty, but unfortunately because of the situation, that's not gonna happen. But here are the colors that I received from Royalty Nail Supplies. So each little container comes with 1 ounce, and y'all, these colors are so pretty. As you guys know, I had been looking for like a bright pink, so I'm excited to try this one out. You can never go wrong with a neon yellow color. We also got a neon green, we got the nude color, we also, which is actually a cover color, we have a red one and a really pretty light blue. I also got her monomer, which is smooth set monomer sample, so it's just a sample. We also got the top coat, which is a gel top coat, and then she also sent me some nail tips, which are these stiletto nail tips. So I'm gonna be trying it again on my practice hand. I'm really excited to see how they turn out. I know I've actually tried some others from her company when she first started. I believe it was when she first came out with her product line, and I honestly can't remember how well they did. I think I had a little bit of a problem trying to get them to like lay down smooth, so I'm really excited to try these out because I know this is, you know, a new formula and stuff, so I'm really excited for her. So we're gonna go in and apply the nail tips, and she sent me the clear stiletto nail tips, and we're just gonna apply them on the nails. They kind of feel, let's see, they're not too thin, but they're kind of, let's see, flimsy at the top. Like they're sturdy back, like at the tip, but kind of flimsy at the back. So that's why this one, even though it's a 0, it spreads out a lot, which is a good thing because I know there's people out there that have wider nail beds, and a lot of the time like the normal nail tips don't fit on them. So it's good that these kind of spread out at the back, like at the smile line. So I'm gonna go in with a number 1 since that 0 was too big. See, you see how they spread out so much? So then I'm gonna go in with a number 2 and see if that works. Let's see. I might have to go in with a 1 because this one, I know for a fact that it's gonna want to come back up if I apply it like that. So I'm just gonna go in with a number 1 and then just follow the sides, you know, once I come back in to shape up the nails. So I'm just gonna apply the nail glue right on the free edge, and we're gonna place the nail on there. Hold on. And you guys know that it's kind of hard to work with this with the practice hands. So just make sure that when you're applying the nail tips that you hold them down for a little bit longer than you usually would on just the, you know, like one of your clients. I'm not sure why it does that, but also make sure that you use nail tips that are slightly a little bit bigger than the actual nail, like the natural nail bed on these practice hands. Yeah, they're not sticking. Okay, it's not sticking. I'm just gonna use I'm just gonna go, let's see, I'm gonna try another one. Maybe a number, let's see. No, these are definitely way too small. I'm gonna go up to a number 4. Okay, I'm gonna try this one and see if it works. Okay, so that one stayed with no issue. So I'll probably only be doing these. Okay, so make sure that whenever that's something that I just learned as well. So for the nail tips to glue on the practice hand really good, make sure that you roughen up the free edge really good. Of course, a little bit more than what you would do on a natural nail. But this is only on this practice hand, and it's just because, you know, you're gluing the nail tips on plastic, so that's why they don't go on there too well. But again, just make sure that you roughen it up really good and they will stay. Also, make sure that when you're holding the nail tip down that you don't hold down too hard, because you don't want to bend the nail, because they will bend right in the middle. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the thumb again. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna use that same nail tip that I tried applying the first time. Okay, so they stayed on pretty good. Again, make sure that you roughen up the free edge on these a little bit more than you normally would on a natural nail, you know, on your actual client. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put these up. Again, these were the clear stiletto nail tips. Alrighty, so next we're gonna go in, and you can either trim the nail tips down or you can just leave them this length. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them this length, but I am gonna file the sides down just a little bit, because as you can see, the nail tip is hanging off just a tiny bit. But you wanna make sure that you do it like that when you're working on this practice hand, because if not, the nails will not stay on. So just filing the sides, making sure that it matches up with the, you know, natural nail, I guess I could say. All right, and then also just make sure you go in there and just blend the nail tip. Alrighty, just like that, I'm gonna go ahead and dust them off. And then we can go in and try out the acrylic. Alrighty, y'all, so now I'm gonna go in and just pour the monomer into my little small dapping dish. Ooh. And honestly, let's see. And I think as far as the odor of the monomer, it is kind of strong, but it's still like the regular like monomer odor that you usually would. Just yeah, it's not as strong. It's like normal scent. So now I'm gonna go in and open up the colored acrylics. This one is in the color G7, which is the neon color. This one is S18, which is the pink one. And then we have the cover color, which is cover pink. Oops. And then I'm gonna use this other green one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the blue as well. I don't think I'll be using the red for this look, but the red one is in the color S43, and then this blue one is S42. Alrighty. And then I didn't get any clear, so I'm just gonna be using my regular clear one by Mia Secret. So you guys know that I always encapsulate my colored acrylics. And of course, for my brush, I'm going to be using my Alpha brush in a number 10, and it's an oval shape. And I do have a link for them. They actually don't offer promo codes no more, but I do have a link that you can use. I'm just gonna go in and let's see. I'm not gonna do a primer because obviously it's a practice hand, so it doesn't matter. But this is where you would go in and apply the primer on the natural nail. But I'm just gonna go in. I really don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. But these colors are definitely really pretty, which is why I want to use all of them. But I'm gonna go ahead and just dip my brush into my monomer, and let's see. I'm just gonna go in there. So the colors are going on really good. I think if I can remember, I think the very first time that I tried the Royalty colored acrylics, honestly they were like a little bit chalky, which is why they were hard to work with, but these are going on really good. As you can see, the color is going on very evenly. And then what's the other color? Oh, this green. I'm gonna add a little bit more pink on this side. Okay, so just like that, probably a little bit more blue right here. Okay, just like that. And then now I'm gonna go in with the cover color. I'm gonna place a small bead right in the center, patting it down, and then brushing it down. Get another bead, placing it closer to the cuticle area. And it's not, I know some acrylics dry really fast. As you can see, this one is definitely not drying so fast, so it gives you enough time to kind of play with it. So that's really good, especially if you're a beginner. And this pink is actually really pretty. It looks really similar to the one I have on my nails right now, which the one I have on my nails is by Valentino. Alrighty, so just like that. And then now let's, oh, hold on. I brushed down too hard. Okay, so then now I'm gonna go in with my Mia Secret Pink, and I'm just gonna encapsulate this entire nail, because if not, if I just leave it like this and then whenever I come back in to file, I will file away the colored acrylic. So you always want to encapsulate, and I'm pretty sure she has to clear, so you can, you know, if you decide to get any of these colored acrylics, you can also get her clear, or you can just use any clear that you already have. Alrighty, so just like that. So then now I think I want to do like a nail with the full color on the nail, so I can see how that works. So I'm just gonna go in, dip my brush in, and get this neon yellow. We're gonna place it on the nail. And as you guys see, like, I know sometimes when you use some colored acrylics, it's like it's way too much clear and not enough colored acrylic to the point where you can kind of see through the color. And this one is not doing it at all. And then again, as you can see, it's going on really smoothly. Alrighty, so that went on really good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get another bead for closer to the cuticle area. Patting it down. Already just like that. And y'all, they're actually going on really good. Like, it's not hard to apply or anything. It goes on super smoothly. So now I'm gonna go in and encapsulate this with the clear. Alrighty, so we did the middle finger with all one color and it worked out really good. No complaints at all. So now I'm gonna go in, let's see, let me move this out the way. So now for this one, I think I just want to do another ombre, but with, let's see, or actually no, I'm just gonna do a full nail with like the all different colors. So I'm gonna just go in and just randomly apply the colors on the nails. Alrighty, so just like that, and that came out really pretty. So then for this one, I think I'm just gonna do like a regular ombre, and I'm gonna be using the pink one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a bead, place it closer to the tip or at the tip, patting it down. And then I'm gonna go in with the pink cover color. Alrighty, just like that. So that came out really pretty as well. And then for the thumb, I might just do it a solid color. Hold on, I don't want to mess this one up. I think I'm just gonna do like a solid pink. So I'm gonna dip my brush in, get a big bead of the pink one, placing it right in the middle. And remember that when you're working with colored acrylics, it's really important that you wipe your brush off a lot as you're working. Alrighty, so I finished doing the acrylic on all of the nails. So again, it went on really good. It has a pretty good drying time, like it doesn't dry too fast or too slow, which is really good because it gives you enough time to play with it if you're a beginner. So again, this, oops, I spilled my monomer. So again, this is Royalty Nail Supplies. I'll be sure to link the link down below for anyone that's interested. I am going to be reviewing different colored acrylics just to give you guys more options because I know for a while I was only using the Mia Secret as well as the Nail Supply Glamour colored acrylics. So I just want you guys to have, like I said, more options when it comes to colored acrylics. But again, this is Royalty Nail Supplies and definitely a good brand to use. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go in and reshape the nails. So I'm gonna use my 100 nail file, and I'm not gonna have to do too much filing because they're already nice and smooth. And then plus I don't like filing on this practice hand because it's a little bit uncomfortable. Like it literally makes me cringe when I use the e-file, or even when I just file period on this practice hand. So I'm just shaping them up or reshaping them up into a stiletto shape. And then after that, we're gonna just go in and most likely just apply the top coat. Alrighty, so this is what they look like after I reshaped them. So again, this would be the part where you go in and file the nails around the cuticle area and the rest of the nail. But since it's just a practice hand, I'm not going to be doing that today. I'm also not going to be buffing them because they're already nice and smooth. So I'm just going to go straight into the top coat, which again, it's the Royal Gel top coat. And I'm going to cure them under the light for 60 seconds. Alrighty, so I applied the top coat, so now I'm gonna go in and just cure them for 60 seconds. Alrighty, y'all, so here is the final look. As you can see, they turned out really pretty. I love the colors that she sent me, and they just went on so good. Again, that is Royalty Nail Supplies, and I'll be sure to leave the information down below for you guys. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GetNailDirty2, and I'll see you guys next time.